Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me today. Um, today, I wanted to talk to you about choosing your niche or your niche, however you want to pronounce it, as a freight broker. It's oftentimes for a lot of you new agents or freight brokers just getting started in the industry. Oftentimes we try to go after a shotgun method, right? Where we're just anything that sticks kind of a thing. And uh, while that approach works for some, it's not always the best approach. And so I wanted to kind of go over four key things that you can do to help you decide on your niche or niche. Okay. And this is for those of you that maybe have been in the industry for a little while and you're just not seeing the success that you wanted, or it's very limited success, and you're trying to get to that next level. Okay. Um, so uh, basically being a freight broker, in a competitive industry, can be tough. Okay. But niching down can be a very powerful strategy to differentiate yourself and attract a specific clientele, right? That's something that we've, you know, uh, always talked about on this channel is, kind of separating ourselves from the pack when it comes to like our cold calling or our cold emailing or whatever our marketing approach is, right? Kind of differentiating ourselves. And so we're going to go over those four key things. The first thing is align with your interests and experience. Okay. That could be a hobby or anything. What type of cargo are you passionate about, right? Is it perishables? Okay, that might be produce or something. Could be hazmat. All right. Do you have past experience in a specific industry? Okay, maybe you're coming in as a freight broker or a freight agent, and you worked for, say, a construction company, so concrete, lumber, shingles, whatever. Maybe you came from an auto parts manufacturer or something, right? So use your past experience when to help you decide on a niche. What geographical area are you familiar with? Okay. Some examples might be regional routes, might be, cross-border shipping, that kind of thing. Number two is research profitable niches. Okay. Look for niches with high demand and limited competition. Okay. This is another way we can kind of differentiate ourselves from the rest of the pack. So you should consider some factors like industry growth. Okay. Are there industries experiencing a boom right now that need reliable freight services? Okay. And I'm sure if you dig on Google enough, check, industry news and things like that, you can find that pretty readily. The complexity of the cargo. Okay. Does it have specific requirements, or some sort of specialized knowledge of handling? Okay. Are there any geographic challenges? Okay. Are there routes, with unique logistic hurdles that others might avoid? Okay. Number three is evaluate your resources. All right. Be very realistic about your capabilities. Do you have the network and the expertise to support a niche, require specific permits or equipment or anything like that? Can you build strong partnerships with carriers specializing in your chosen niche? Okay. I've mentioned this in videos way back. If you're just getting started, kind of a good way to get off the ground is talk to maybe carriers in your local area, right? That are established, they've been around for years. and find out if they've got any lanes that maybe they've got a dedicated outbound lane, but they're having trouble getting that truck back, right? They need that backhaul. I know that's a dirty word for some of you, but and so you could reach out to them and help them put that dumbbell together, right? Maybe they're out of Dallas, and they run a dedicated lane to Chicago, let's just say, as an example, but they're having trouble finding profitable loads coming back out of Chicago to Dallas. Okay, so maybe you could focus your efforts, in the Chicago area when reaching out to prospects. Okay. The fourth thing is don't be afraid to get specific. Okay. While some other brokers might specialize in a broad category, right? Like we said, kind of the shotgun method or something, or just anything temperature controlled. You can actually further that niche down, right? We've talked previously over the time of this channel about kind of a micro niche or a mini niche even, right? So give that some thought. It might be LTL produce, right? Moving partials versus full truckload. Okay, just as a quick example. Focus on transporting pharmaceuticals or seafood within a specific region. That would be another way of kind of furthering that niche down. Okay, those are things that some brokers tend to avoid because of the complexities involved, or the insurance requirements and things. It's just they're not something that they're very comfortable with doing. But if you can do it, then by all means. All right. So basically, the benefits of niching down is you end up becoming an expert, right? We've talked about this before. Being an expert in your, in your niche, and that'll come across as you keep making phone calls. Okay. Having a deep knowledge of a specific niche allows you to provide superior service and build trust with clients, right? Command premium rates. Oftentimes, specialized expertise allows you to justify higher fees compared to just your general type freight broker that's just moving anything and everything just to make a buck. Targeted marketing, right? You can tailor your marketing efforts to reach that exact audience you want to attract, right? And this would fall back to like your LinkedIn profile, right? I would highlight that on your LinkedIn profile or your Facebook page, Twitter. Maybe you run a TikTok, videos, and you could do that. There's a lot of different ways to kind of market that. Okay. So basically what we need to remember here is that by niching down doesn't mean limiting yourself completely. You can always have a core niche with additional services for, kind of a broader appeal. All right. And by regularly assessing your niche and adapt based on market trends and your own growth. All right. So by carefully considering these factors, you can choose a freight broker niche that sets you apart and positions you for success. Sorry, I almost kind of feel like that flu is sort of kind of coming back on me just a little bit that I had last week, and I'm really hoping it's not, but it's been sort of tough. So I don't know. Hopefully I don't sound too nasally to everybody, but I hope that you found this video beneficial and helpful. Whether you're brand new or maybe you've been in the industry for 6 months or a year even, and again, you're just trying to reach that next level. I hope that those 4 key points are there to help you in deciding that and kind of helping you reach your goals, right? If you guys like these videos, again, please like, share, subscribe. I'm getting tongue-tied again here. And don't forget to visit our sponsors. We've got links for everything down there below. Again, it really helps out the channel. And they're really great companies to work with. If you're in need of factoring, or you want a discount on the DAT load board, all of that type of thing. We are going to probably be offering some more companies to you sometime in the very near future. We've had a few of them reach out to us, and so we're currently vetting them and kind of going through that process. So hopefully we'll have some more recommendations that'll hopefully fit your needs. With that, I hope everybody's had a great Thursday. Finish out the week strong. And as always, be kind to one another. Bye-bye.